Twitch, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on Facebook at the same time that I react and watch to this. Oh my lord. Okay, here we are. Welcome back.
Go, Jynxzi.
Oh my god. I'm gonna score first play.
That'd be crazy. Okay, wait, Jynxzi, you just won the kickoff. Oh, brother, it's gonna take a while.
Jynxzi's kickoffs are actually really good.
Okay.
This gameplay is awful, though. This defense is absolutely horrific.
No,
Okay.
mother.
First goal.
What is that goal animation? That is the
bikini bottom, bro.
Wait, pay attention closely here. This is important. Pay attention. I've seen this before. Pay attention.
I know. Normally, I use like a simple one, but this one's insane.
How? When did you get that?
It came out like 2 weeks ago or so.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Jynxzi's going crazy. Wait, I need my Discord server's reactions to this. Wait. Okay, my class is starting to fill up right now. I'm live. I'm doing a coaching class right now.
Troll.
Welcome in, everybody. I'm live on Twitch right now, and I was just getting the stream set up. And to start, before we get into our replay analysis class today, I have to show you guys something. I'm reacting to something, and I want your guys' reactions. Did anybody see the Musty Jynxzi?
Yes, that was so funny.
Wait. Okay, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. We're watching together. I'm reacting to the initial one for the first time. Don't spoil it. Okay, you're with me?
Are you serious?
I
was on your stream right before they started. I was like trying to get him to come over to your stream so he can get some coaching.
Dude, I know the foreshadowing is crazy. Okay, wait. Come back. We're watching. Wait. For anybody who hasn't watched yet, one time we're Jynxzi, if you're just arriving, Jynxzi, one of the biggest gamers on the internet. Maybe total of 5 days in Rocket League. So he's got like maybe 5 hours in the game. If you play he play like 1 or 2 hours a day for like 3 days to prepare for this challenge. And then Musty on the other side here, obviously the largest Rocket League creator or gamer, 3 million subscribers on YouTube, former SSL, top 100 player, and Musty is sitting in the back here, probably over 10,000 hours in the game. So anyways, that's the stakes. Jynxzi is like a 1 to maybe 100 underdog, like a 99-1 underdog. Jynxzi has to score 1 goal to win the challenge, or Musty has to score 100 goals to win the challenge. So one, you see the difference? Okay. Here we go. Anyways, enjoy.
They bet 10K on it, right?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I forgot about that.
Are you ready?
That's crazy.
Luke, you should have trained him, bro.
I know. Pay attention, and then we'll react.
Let's go, Jynxzi.
Oh my god. I'm gonna score first play.
That'd be crazy. Okay, wait, Jynxzi, you just won the kickoff. Oh, brother, it's gonna take a while. Okay.
This defense is horrendous.
Flowers over there.
No.
He tried though. You see him lean in and like jump. Wait, pay attention. This is really important.
Bikini bottom, bro.
That is the best one I've ever seen. What?
I know. Normally I use like a simple one, but this one's insane.
How? When did you get that?
It came out like 2 weeks ago or so.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No way.
15 seconds, bro.
That reaction, bro. That reaction.
18 seconds.
I've never seen somebody lose 10K quickly.
I was in Squishy's stream, bro, and he started going crazy. He's like, what? He scored already?
Yes.
I was bouncing between so many streamers watching their reactions. It was so
You should have
funny.
seen like Tenacity's POV. It was crazy.
People are just going crazy. They're losing their mind. Wait, and then watch this. You didn't get the full reaction. Wait, pay attention.
Oh my goodness, this is bad.
Oh my god!
Couldn't speak for the
He's out of breath, bro.
It's never worked out.
I like making my podcast. I don't.
Oh, right.
Like...
Now we get to watch my targeted ads for a business owner. Okay, wait.
Who taught you that kickoff, bro?
Avert your eyes, children. Look away, children.
Yes! 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 Come here. Come here. Come here. No, so still, right?
I didn't see this.
You didn't see this part of the stream.
What the world is happening?
What? Round 2?
That's so funny. There's like 250,000 plus viewers on this thing too.
This is insane. The YouTube video is already at almost 1 million views in 24 hours.
League
That's
category
insane.
is the highest it's been in for a very long time.
Yo, Musty.
Wait, and then no, this part is so painful. I've seen clips of this on YouTube, and I feel so bad because you have to understand going into this. Musty was like the 90-1 favorite, and it was like 90% of people are assuming Musty is scoring 100 goals before Jynxzi scores 1. So like everybody had Musty as a favorite here, and so anyways, we're about to tune back to Musty.
GG, bro.
GG, man. I don't
Wait,
even know what to say, bro.
bro, I
my
feel bad,
God.
bro. Has that ever even happened before?
That has never happened before.
I feel bad, bro.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Bro, I feel bad, bro. Are you okay, bro?
I'm okay. I don't have many words to say, to be honest.
Now Jynxzi is like, oh man.
Who have you been training with, bro? Who taught you that kick on?
Bro, Tenacity taught me that.
Well done, Tenacity. Well done.
The flip thing, the flip.
Well done, Tyler.
Oh, brother. You mogged me on 2 kickoffs straight.
Mocked.
Oh, brother.
It hurts.
It looks like he's debating the state of rematch.
This is like worse than me talking to a girl at the high school dance.
Right before it started,
Not really,
Musty's
bro.
like, this could take
know,
a
I
very
feel
long
bad, bro.
time. And then
Yeah.
it's like
My
18
comment
seconds
section's
and
gonna
it
flame me
scores.
for a
Bro,
very
he
long
should have
time.
said double or nothing.
I know. That's what that he should have had that in the can, like double or not. Nobody was expecting
But
this. I
then
don't
they
think.
did they rematch after this. Though?
I think they did. So I'm gonna pause here. I don't know. Wait, how long does this awkward interaction go on? Wait.
It goes
Bro,
on.
don't
It goes
worry,
on for a
this
little
happened
bit.
before, bro.
Oh yeah, that's not easy.
Oh.
Bro, Musty, are you alright, bro? It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He was
It's
pissed.
just a game, bro.
It's just a game. It's just a game. You're
It
right,
is
bro.
what it is, bro.
It's his entire life.
Bro, that had to
Things
be
I don't even
how
have
you
enough
have to
footage
be
to
mad.
make it
It's
into a
only
YouTube
game.
video.
Oh, I remember this. I
Oh,
saw comments
here it
about
is.
this. Enough for a YouTube short. Oh no.
That was the best part, though.
He was like, it's not even enough for a YouTube video. It's enough for a short.
Jeez, he's trying to figure out how to sugarcoat this one. He's like, what are you gonna do?
He's doing side quests.
Yeah,
This is
maybe
me.
a YouTube short.
Oh, that was the worst thing he could have said.
Perfectly timed too.
Oh my god. It's like me trying to come up with the right words to say to talk my high school ex off the cliff before we split to go to college, and then it's like, and then that's what came out. Oh.
YouTube short.
YouTube short. That is actually crazy, bro.
Crazy comeback.
Actually.
Bro,
Oh,
I
brother.
cannot believe I scored on the second goal. Like, on God.
Word to my dad, that's crazy.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
Like,
That is actually crazy.
bro, I've practiced against people. I never even had a kickoff go that good for me. It just plopped right in front of me.
Well, what do you want to do now? That was shorter.
Okay, so that's how it ends. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna debrief. We're gonna unpack this. Okay, so We're going to get into our coaching class today, but I think there's something to learn here. There's something instructive here. So I'm going to derail. We'll get into replays in a second. I'm recording. How you doing on YouTube? What's up, Cesspool Badger? What's up, everybody in Twitch chat? Musty. Musty, if you're watching, we need to talk, okay? I made a video before this went live, and I hate to be the guy who says I told you so. No, I just feel like an asshole. I did a video trying to like talk about this matchup before. I did like a short live, and I was like, okay, here's like not many people watched it, so it's just like a short stream, 7,000 views, whatever. Because I didn't make a video about this. I did this a couple hours before the match, and I was trying to explain strategy for each side, and you can go watch the video back. And I basically just sat him down. I'm like, Jynxzi, the win condition is kickoffs. And of the kickoffs, the most likely kickoff you're going to win is going to be this one. And so I just spent the whole time analyzing, basically 20 minutes just explaining how to execute kickoffs properly from each location and what he needs to do to win. And sure enough, the kickoff ones, I think somebody said they were in the Squishy stream. Squishy said the exact same thing. Squishy was like, yeah, if Jynxzi was going to win, it was going to be the kickoff. And that's exactly what ended up happening. It was a kickoff goal. And somebody on Twitch chat asked me, "What is your reaction, Luke?" I feel pain for Musty because I think Musty then went on to win the 100 games, the next 100 goals he scored. So he technically won the challenge, but he won it the second time, but he had already lost. So I think he lost the 10 grand, and obviously the emotional pain and trauma.
Lost
aura. Yeah, he lost all the aura. That is exactly the way to put it. I feel bad for Wyatt, for Musty. I feel like that was the only way he could lose that challenge. However, let's find the silver lining. Okay, silver lining here. Silver lining is not that it's going to be a YouTube short, although I appreciate Jynxzi trying to cheer him up. Silver lining is, Musty, you were SSL a couple seasons ago, and I know behind the scenes that he's been focused on his IRL channel. Sunless focused on other channels. Musty focusing on other channels. Musty's not focused on his SSL grind. He's been more content. I get that. However, I feel like it's time for Musty to reclaim the SSL rank. And I don't know. I'm doing a road to SSL right now. Just putting it out there. But that's about it. Yeah, I don't really know much silver lining there is there. The silver lining is Rocket League's back, baby. And also, Musty should basically be, if Epic doesn't have him on payroll already, Epic needs to put Musty on payroll because challenging Jynxzi is like quite possibly the only way to get this game back to like mainstream. And he did it. So shout out to Musty and Jynxzi for carrying content on their back. Like, I know this has been so good for the game, which is just, it's awesome for the community. Like the fact that I feel like this is one of our busier classes and I just put Jynxzi Musty in the title and it gets like 10K views on a stream. My viewers tripled that day on stream, which is dope. And so, I mean, the good news is it's all content, right? So it's all good for the scene. And everybody knows Musty is a very skilled player. And if anything, hopefully this gives people the courage to think that they, or perhaps stupidity, to think that they with 5 hours can beat somebody in Rocket League with 10,000 hours. Which might be good for the game, because I think that's about the best thing that could happen to bring new players in, right? Let's go with that. Questions, comments, concerns? What were your guys' reaction before we get into the coaching for today? What did y'all think of that?
I thought that was insane. I was in tears laughing. That was hilarious. But also I felt bad for Musty as well. I'm like, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I was watching Tenacity's point of view, and he was just screaming once he scored.
Oh my gosh.
And then the shout out to Tenacity for that kickoff was he was saying he was a proud daddy.
You should be proud. Tenacity is a great player. Tenacity is a really good player. And he used to do more educational content, so shout out. I think Jynxzi got coached by a couple different people. I saw a Cap. I saw Squishy.
I think it was
there.
him and Waddles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing with like all like the really big Rocket League, like people, like Squishy, everyone. Justin.
Which is great.
It was pretty fun watching their 3v3s. Like, it was like Justin, Squishy, and Jynxzi. They were like doing a casual 3v3. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah. All about equivalent skill level, plus or minus 20,000 hours, something like that. Yeah, it's great for the game. And Jynxzi is just, I think Jynxzi's probably like a top 5 gamer, like most known gamer, probably in the world. Period.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely up there.
Yeah. Pretty madness. But yeah, Musty, Jynxzi, when the rematch happens, I hope there's a rematch. Or maybe the arc continues. Or if Musty, you need to get back, we should do something. It'll be fun. Reclaim your honor. Still both great players. Yeah, I think it's super cool for the scene. I just wanted to film like a sort of reaction. And yeah, I can't believe the coaches that were coaching Jynxzi did not spend more time on kickoffs, because literally all I talked about was kickoffs in this video and what we need to be doing. And I should have sent this to Musty before or something. I think he was head in the clouds. Musty was probably so focused on the content. And oh, this is what I wanted to mention, Easter egg. If you watch the actual video, I don't know if Jynxzi knew what he was doing, but Jynxzi just immediately starts. Wait, let me pull this up. Jynxzi immediately after the first goal starts talking about the bikini bottom, right? So you go here. Oh my gosh, those eyes, striking. Like here, Musty starts like Jynxzi goes like, oh, there's the goal going, whatever. What that goal's so cool.
First goal.
What is that goal animation? That is the
bikini bottom, bro.
That is the best one I've ever seen. What?
I don't know if Jynxzi was planning this. I doubt he was. He was probably just so surprised by this goal explosion. But then all of a sudden, Musty's explaining the goal, and I think Musty wasn't like paying attention on the kickoff because he was like telling a story about the goal. Jynxzi just started asking him questions, and actually, that is probably the best way. Jynxzi's so like focused on. Musty's probably just focused on the content. He's not even thinking about, oh shit, I gotta make sure I don't miss this kickoff.
Like 2 weeks ago or so.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
All right. Anyways, thank you all for letting me derail class. Until next time, we'll see how this Musty Jynxzi arc continues. You guys ready to get started with coaching?
Ready.
Let's do it.
There, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Welcome in everybody on stream. I will start some music. We're live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube. This is my weekly Monday night class in the Rocket League Clubhouse. We're here every week. I'm in a little Kid Leroy kick. So we're going to be listening to Kid Leroy today. And how does this work? So this is rapid replay analysis, which means I will be trying to last 6 or 7 minutes, which I usually can't do. Story of my life. And we will be going through each person's replay who submitted today for just 6-ish minutes, sharing game sense, mechanics, patterns that we can work on. I have some changes to format you'll see today. I'm experimenting with some new questions to try to accelerate the flow of classes. We're live on all the socials right now, so I will just basically ask you for your rank, a couple questions about what you want to work on to try to accelerate the flow, and then yeah, everybody gets a couple minutes. The goal is to get through maybe 5-10 folks by the end of the call, and obviously can't always get through everybody, but we've got some really good feedback at the last couple town hall events. We've been doing monthly like kind of feedback events where you can just show up and like share ideas, and those have been really helpful. So thank you to everybody who came to the last town hall. I think Month was there. And I recognize some other names. I think Hyper might have jumped in at some point. Okay, we'll go in replay submission order, starting with, I think, Striker Ultra. Do I have everybody's?
Do you no longer have your rule that you can't submit before the class starts?
Correct, and I was actually early today. So that's why if you see people submitted before 4:30. I was in here at 4:24, so I'm starting from Striker. But yes, normally you can't pre-submit. You have to wait till I'm in the room. All right, I got like 7 or so replays queued up. Let's get into it. Can you all see my drawings everywhere?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm currently 1700 MMR. We're in episode 4 or 5 of the Road to SSL, and I'm pretty much hard stuck at the top of GC2, GC1, or GC3, so I just need to get my hours up. I've only been playing like 5-10 hours a week. We recorded an educational Smurf yesterday, and the theme in that class was supporting a second man. So I will try to continue that theme and build on it in today's class about how you can better support your teammates. A great authority for this, if you want to like basically rank up without mechanics or rank up without having to learn new stuff, is our coach here. I'm not biased at all, but our coach here at the clubhouse and boot camp, Torment. Torment was the season 6 world champion. He's just top of mind right now because he coaches second man, but he also played with Squishy. Like, so that was like the Squishy Cloud9 team that won, and he kind of built a career on being really good at supporting his team. You know, first off with Squishy and Gimmick, later with Beast Mode and Calm. So I will show you some of the things that Torment has taught me in our private sessions, but he's also an authority here, and some of you guys are training with him actively, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, let's do it. Let's rock and roll. You guys can see my screen share. We're going to go in order. First submission is Striker. Striker, what's your rank in MMR?
My rank is D2. MMR. It's around like 820.
Cool. D2 820. I'll add that to the stream.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you focused more on mechanics, game sense, or open to support on either?
I'm open to support on either.
Okay, cool. Diamond 2 is the rank of speed flips. Do you know how to speed flip?
They're 50-50 for me.
Yeah. I would continue to refine them. If you're starting to work on them, you're already 50, just continue. I've found myself recommending them lower and lower ranks every year. I used to, when Musty discovered the speed flip, they were a GC1 plus mechanic. I remember I was GC1 when I learned it. And then they slowly trickled down into champ, and these days I usually recommend around the Diamond 2, Diamond 3 rank. In some cases, Plat 3, Diamond 1. And I'm sure over time it'll get to the point where like all Plats are speed flipping too, knowing how rank works in this game. Mic check, is the sound okay? Music not too loud?
Yes.
It's good.
Cool. So yeah, speed flips are a big priority. That's fine. We get still a decent kickoff, and we're going to continue moving forward. Too many touches to get a controlled dribble here. The goal is one touch into a controlled dribble. So this first touch is the cut, and then the dribble starts. Right? We want that first touch to be the lift, and then our car to immediately get under. Now, this is difficult with 0 boost. This can be more difficult with 0 boost. But a big difference between dribbling at the low ranks and dribbling at the high ranks, I will show you here in free play, is the amount of touches to control. So lower ranked players go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got it, flick. And by the time we're flicking, we are, like, this flick doesn't even really do much. We're right in front of the net, and by the way, if somebody was defending us, like, we should be challenged here, 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 and okay, now we got the ball in our car. The goal is, if you really want to score your dribbles and not just like, you know, I can dribble but not actually be able to dribble, we want the first touch to be enough lift that we don't need to do anything else. Now, if you're 0 boost, this is harder. And if the ball doesn't have direction change, this is harder. To get a dribble set up quickly, the easiest way is if the ball's rolling at you. If the ball's rolling at you, you don't even have to drive to get into it. You just let it hit you. It'll roll up onto your car. You see this? If we don't have that happening, if the ball's rolling away, we have to create that cut. You can do that with boost and driving around the ball and get on your car in one touch. Or you can use power slide. So sometimes you have to wrap around the ball and then power slide to get that cut. But if you don't have boost, it is more challenging. A good pack to practice this is something called the Dribble Gym. And the goal here, guys, is we're trying to get to a point where our ground dribbles are such that, like, we get it. How do I say this? High-ranked players, their speed to setup is just as fast as their speed of, like, executing the mechanic, right? So when you think about, like, I'm getting early challenged, everybody in my rank is just monkeys. Well, no, it's just you're not fast enough. Zen only takes one touch, and boom, he's, like, air dribble flip resetting on you. So this is a good pack. You can start with this. 1 control touch. The first 7 shots in this pack are all ground dribble setups. And then soon enough, the ball will be rolling at you. I'll show you a couple later here. Here we have to cut around the ball. And so I just want you practicing the first 10 shots here with an emphasis of getting the ball on your car in the minimal possible touches. So at the start, it'll be 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got it now. But the goal is that it's just a 1, 2. 1, it's on your car. And you could flick immediately if somebody challenged you. Right? Any questions on this?
Nope, it's pretty clear.
Okay, cool. This might be explaining the basics, but hopefully there was something in there that is useful for you to expand on. Right. We're gonna roll off the ball. We need to get that this pad that's right to the left of the ball to set this up properly, probably. We really want this boost pad. With 0 boost, this becomes much harder to set up. You do get a good flick on the first, but it just gives the ball to the second. Now we're slow to recover. Luckily, our teammate gets a save. I don't like grabbing mid boost here at all. Here, you're in a 2v1. If this ball comes back center, you want to be back fast enough to be able to cut the opponent off. By leaving now, we basically say, teammate, you're fighting on your own for even longer, right? When we're in a 2v1, our top priority is to get back. Equalize, right? So it's a 2v2, and then prioritize boost second. That makes sense?
Gotcha.
Because this stall is enough for him to maybe put a shot on net. And he could have just shot it and scored on you, right? And if he did, I would say it's on you, not your teammate. Your teammate has to make the first save, but you've got to be back to support him ASAP. Supporting teammate here. I would just rush in front of teammate. I would rush in front. You don't want to cut off your teammate, but we do know here that our teammate is facing the wrong way with 0 boost. So if you full boosted here and got a clear, I don't think he'd be upset with you. Actually, he's down at 2. He probably would be upset with you, but it's the better decision. So just do it. Good job playing it forward. Jump, wave dash down. Fundamentals. Advanced players never skip the basics. That would be keeping your speed up. So this, I would rush ahead, get this touch. Don't back off. Eventually, you do recognize that you should go, so good beat. This touch here should be a fast aerial, not a single jump. You single jump and start spinning. If you got 50'd here, I would say that's a mistake. So we need to be using 2 jumps and fast aerialing. Are you familiar with the fast aerial sequence?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to be using it there. Now we jump down here and we wave dash to keep our speed up without committing more boost. And because if you drive on the side of the field here, you will collect pads. Whereas if you drive on the wall, you will not collect pads. So we need to get down from the wall here. Jump, wave dash down, collect that. We'll watch 1 more minute. Something about this is just really weird. So you're rotating back. We turn ball cam on. We realize, okay, yeah. So here, this is probably like pad to pad. And we want to be turning our ball cam back on when we're on this pad. Because the decision is, do we turn forward or this way? So we don't get the right, like we don't recognize this is the pad. We need to get that pad to our right, which you do. And then you look back. So you didn't execute poorly, but we just missed like 1 pad, which made us like slightly lower boost than we should have been. 1 more pad would have helped you a lot there. Play the ball forward. What is happening? So you're hitting the ball. Good touch. Follow. Don't commit. Don't commit. Drive through. You double jump here, which puts you over the ball, which is not good. Then we do land on the wall. This is a jump and a wave dash down again. Advanced players never skip the basics. We need to be doing those things. And then here you kind of get scored on a breakaway. So yeah, a couple things with the recoveries. Mechanics definitely need to be elevated just in consistency. Fast aerial takeoff, missed opportunity. Wave dashes, some missed opportunities. Dribbles, not fast enough to get the dribbles. So yeah, so confidence things there and some decision-making things that I hope are helpful. I know this feedback is short, but my goal is to give you like 1 thing you can improve, not 20. If you want 20, come to one-on-one coaching.
Sure thing.
Any questions on those though?
No, it's pretty clear.
Cool. I just got a food delivery here, so sorry, I might have to buzz them.
What'd you get?
Meal prep. Meal prep delivered.
Nice.
I might need to go run and get these groceries. Guys, I apologize. I'm going to extend this call a little bit. I need to run and go get groceries. I just need to throw them in my fridge really quick before they melt. You get the idea, right? Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Be right back. You're on stream, so don't say anything crazy. Thank you.
He's a good coach.
Very. It's also my first time being here.
Same striker.
Is it tragic that I got 40 hours in a week just on Rocket League?
Holy crap.
That's insane.
Do you know
I
what?
wish I
I'm
had
probably-
that time.
I'm pretty close to that, like, this past week. I probably got, like, maybe 27, 28.
Need help.
Yeah.
I
I think I can get like about maybe 2 to 3 hours per day a week because I'm still in school.
Yeah, that definitely takes away some time. But Rocket League's not the world, or is it?
It's not the world. Even though my school has a Rocket League team. And that's the main reason why I decided to sign up.
Nice. Yeah, the little things in here, like, if you look into, like, watch replays on, like, other people's things and, like, other coaching, like, replay coachings and things like that, it definitely helps a lot. I went up from, like, Plat 2 to Diamond 2, like, within, like, a week and a half, 2 weeks, just from, like, simple things.
That's good. Nice job.
Yeah, now I'm kind of stuck right there in that area, but they definitely offer a lot of things that help
Have a
you.
game with a smile on your face.
Yeah.
That's all that really matters, right?
Don't get tilted over the littlest things.
Yeah.
It's ironic because I'm one of the biggest rage cures that I know myself. I had anger issues. Diagnosed with them.
Yeah, as soon as you get tilted, it's like, it's a wraps,
It's over.
basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I hear ya.
And then you
At
keep
that
playing
point, you
after
gotta
that, and
stop
it gets
doing
worse.
comp and play free play. This
Yeah.
casual don't help.
I'm a musician too.
Yeah, as soon as you get
I'll play
tilted, it's
Roblox.
just no good.
Enjoy.
That's what I do. I switch up the game every now and then. Like, I'll go to Arc Raiders. I like Arc Raiders. It's a pretty fun game. Like, as soon as I get tilted on Rocket League, I get off. Wait a couple hours or maybe the next day, and then I get back on.
Yeah, for
If
me,
I'm not
I either
playing free play.
choose a different game or I play the drums or guitar.
There you go. I do that too. I play the guitar as well.
That's
Years
cool.
ago, I had the mistake of switching from Rocket League to Fortnite.
Fortnite just
game
makes
4 years
everything
later.
worse.
Yeah, Fortnite doesn't make everything worse. And Loki fell off.
Oh, dude, they ruined it when they started adding
Apologize,
way
y'all.
too much
I'm
to
back.
the game. Welcome back.
See me running around in the background, putting the groceries away? Maybe, maybe not. Okay,
Probably.
they're in the fridge.
Yeah.
Back here.
Yes! Adulting. Not the real CMC. You're up next, my platinum friend.
All right.
Rank MMR.
So, rank in twos. Plat 2, MMR is 747.
Okay, cool. And mechanics, game sense, or open to either in your replay?
Defense,
Okay.
because I suck at it.
Okay. Not the real CMC?
Yep.
We are. Okay, do you say defense or game sense?
Defense.
Okay.
As in like the...
Okay, I can focus on defense. Okay, supporting team here. Going for kickoff. This is fine. We're playing in the corner. So we don't want to wrap out wide here. When you are last man back defending a player in the corner, the best play here is to move up this pad and get on your back wall. You want to drive at him with the intention of shadowing. So we shadow on the wall and face back. That way, if he does miss Exhibit A, you would be capitalizing on this. By running back to net, you now can't capitalize on a miss, and you can't put up a challenge.
But, not eat so
Okay.
much fajita meat if I do eat. It's so good.
Marbles, your mic is giving me feedback. Just heads up. There we go. I think he walked away. All right, we're cool. So yeah, you want to use the backboard quicker. Oh, this is actually really good defense. What do you mean? This is really good for plat. Marbles, your mic is coming through. I'm going to kick you until you realize. Kick. Oh, I don't want to kick you from the server. I just want to remove you from the chat. Oh, you muted. Okay, I think you got smart. Okay, thanks, Marbles. We'll go back. So yeah, to your point, CMC, your defense is good. Arrow left, flip forward. That's about as, I would say, that's above the pay grade of a plat. So good job.
Thank you.
Here you're occupying space. The ball gets it over. You're fine. You're grabbing pads. Nice. This touch goes left. Okay, this is a mistake. So when we're driving here, this player is clearly out of the play. Where is the other blue player?
The left.
He's on your left, correct. And he's not on our screen, which means he's not challenging us. He's not close. So do you think we want to hit the ball away or keep it close?
Keep it close.
Keep it close, exactly. You want to make a soft touch that's forward, and if he were to challenge further, you would flick it or hit it again. What we don't want to do is we don't want to give the ball away when we have a 1v1. This is just ping pong. This is just giving them the ball and letting them keep pressure on you. It's not a horrible touch, but it's definitely in the bottom 50% of decisions you could have made there. So what this looks like instead is a catch. Just drive, catch this on the left side of your car, brake tap, try to hit it here, and then start a dribble, right? If you want to hit it forward, this can be like a jump touch. So when the ball comes off the corner, you could do something like a, I'll show you here. You could do like, so when the ball's coming here, you could like jump, hit it forward, and then catch it, right? If it's too high. Or you could just, you know, when the ball's coming at you, catch it, and then start a dribble. Yeah, but we definitely don't want to get this ball, and I know we're on the offensive side, but imagine if you're on the defensive side, when we just like slap it off the wall, at least there I'm hitting it into the ground, but if I were to just slap it high off the wall, that just gives the ball right back to the defense if they're waiting. So yeah, we don't want to just do this. That just gives them the ball. Instead, this can be a jump, and if you don't know what to do, you just try to drop the ball close. Don't flip. Soft. And then we start a play.
Got it.
So yeah, as your mechanics get better, you'll have more options, but don't give the ball away. You can start implementing that at your rank.
Okay.
Yeah. So good. Okay. Not the real CMC. Defense. So yeah, we give the ball to them there. That opens up a shot, and the shot goes in. Should our teammate have saved it? Absolutely. Should we have given it to the opponents? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You'll often find that before a goal is scored, there are usually two mistakes. One from you and one from your teammate. So if you're ever struggling to identify what's going on in your replays, pull up a replay, go to a goal moment, and rewind before. You'll often see a mistake from you and your teammate. Sometimes just one or the other, if it's horrendously bad. But usually it's a combination of two small mistakes. This is especially true at the higher ranks. Okay, so yeah, this isn't horrible defense, but there are definitely some things that could be improved. So when the ball is hit over here, this player goes for the ball. We cannot leave the ball as first man. So we are going here. Our teammate is behind us. He flips the ball forward. He is driving on the right side of the field. He's recovered right now. So he's behind you. So if you back up, your teammate and you are in the same spot. So what we want to do here is we want to continue driving into the corner. And I know this is counterintuitive because normally I would say don't go into the corner, but he has just gotten rid of the ball. So you want to get under it. You could wrap a little bit, but you need to be going forward. When we just drive away here, now you're in the exact same spot as your buddy. So it's like, now we're not covering anything. What you want to do is when the opponents hit the ball into your corner and they don't control it, go grab corner boost. This is the most important thing. You don't want to let an attacker have your corner boost for free. Go grab corner boost and try to stop it. Because you have a teammate behind you, it's okay to move into the corner. Normally, I understand aversion to that, but here, by not going, you're just clogging your rotation. This touch is, once again, it's the same problem as earlier. You get the ball. Where's the opponent?
Off the screen.
Off the screen to the left, which means is he challenging you?
No.
No. So all we know is that he's to the left. A camera movement to the left would help to know how far he is exactly. But you're doing these just no look, bang. And at least this bang is a good bang, so like it's going to stall them. And wow, that's a horrifically bad touch from them too. But yeah, here we want to be holding the ball. In theory, this could be a touch that you catch. This could be a play it up the wall type situation. This could be a jump it up the wall, like bang it off the wall back to yourself. When I say control the ball, I don't mean like put it on your car and start a dribble, although that is one option. You just want to make sure that your second touch is closer to you than it is the opponent's at all times. This is how we create multiple successive touches and generate attacks. But yeah, we're just giving the ball away to them. Now, the good news is you're playing Platinums, so they're going to make unforced errors like this, where they just like, you put the ball above their head and they go, I don't know what to do. And then he just gives you guys a free center. This should be an open net, but that's okay. When you get higher in rank, people will make less unforced errors like this. That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. As far as defense goes, when this position happens, you're supporting your teammate here. He's making his play confusing, so I understand shadowing here. He's trying to bump. I understand letting him bump, let him bump, let him bump. And then your challenge is actually good. So your defense there was good. There were just some mistakes up to it. Your shadow defense was not bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on.
Yeah. You shadowed well, and you gave your teammate time to cut in. So your play looks good, man. Definitely excellent for a platinum, certainly. Where you can improve is understanding when it is okay to go into the corner. There was a play in the first play, you should have played the backboard. There's a play where you went back post by default and then you just stacked on top of your teammate, which wasn't good. And then you're on defense and you're throwing the ball away without looking. So a couple things that you could improve. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. We'll go to the next person.
Thank you.
Sure.
I just want to apologize for my mic earlier. I think my Discord switched to my PS5 controller.
Oh, that happens. No, it's no worries, Marbles. Thanks, man. Twilix is up next. Twilix, what is your rank in MMR?
I actually just hit Diamond 3, but I am Diamond 3, 1006.
Congrats, man. Diamond 3, is that a peak?
No, I peaked Champ 1, but that was like 2 years ago when I like fully played this game. I'm just now getting back in.
All right, sweet. I'm back on the come up. That's cool. I just want to address a quick stream chat. Normally, or Twitch chat, I'd normally focus on the gameplay, but Monk is nameless. He said, "Hey Luke, did you guys already send out emails for the interview process?" No, we met about it this morning. We had over 50 applicants. I think closer to 100, a little south of 100. We won't be sending out rejection emails to everybody, but if you did advance, you will be notified by the end of the week. If you did advance, you'll be notified by the end of the week. We haven't sent out emails yet for people who've made it to the second round. Assuming you're talking about the new member guide application. We're working on a tab of the website for careers called the SpookyLuke.com website because we're growing fast, but I assume that's what you're asking about. Yeah, you said cool. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, cool. All right, we'll focus back on you, Twilix, Diamond 3. Are you focused on game sense, mechanics, or are you open?
My game sense is pretty decent. I'm more on mechanic.
Okay, you need some help with mechanics. That's fine. Twilix, Diamond 2.
Definitely.
Okay, sweet. Speed flip looks good. A little unstraight at the start. Kind of like me. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We just got to straighten that out a little bit. It's like my dad always said. So you're moving back for boost. You got half boost, and you're waiting for your teammate to cut. He cuts, forces them into the air, which is great. Gives you possession. This touch is ideally up the wall. If this touch is up the wall, it's a great touch. So this here, if you can get on the top half of this ball and strike it down into the half boost, you get that nice rolling air dribble setup that we've all seen in a training pack. That's the touch we're going for here. Because we don't get under the ball adequately, we hit the top of the lip of the wall, and so we don't get that nice roll up that we're looking for. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Bounces center. That just feels bad. If that rolls up the wall, it's a really good touch. Just so you know. Speed flips look inconsistent. So I would just, like, my framework, by the way, when it comes to Rocket League mechanics, and some people have asked me about this, is more, better, new. So you start by doing just more of what you're already doing. So you already know how to wave dash. You'd be amazed at how many people just know how to wave dash, but then don't use it in game. So first you start by checking off, okay, how can I do more of what I'm already doing? You check that off, good. Next thing you focus on is better. So how can I do my current mechanics, but better? So like if I'm doing speed flips 30% of the time, well, I don't really know how to speed flips. I need to finish learning how to speed flip. So that's obviously your gameplay here. So then you need to check off better. And then once you've checked off more and better, you can move on to, okay, I need to learn a new mechanic. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is like the learning sequence, ideally. For you, it's very clearly, when we say, if you say mechanics are the weakness, then I'm going to say, clearly, speed flip is the problem here. Because we've seen like 3 or 4 different ways to mess up a speed flip, which by the way is super common. Very, especially at Diamond 2, Diamond 3. See, there we kind of hit one more consistently. But yeah, we just need to rep out speed flips. So just like start of your session, 5-10 minutes, you know, type deal.
Okay.
Toast and salad. Okay, when you're supporting your teammate, I coach on this a lot. If you guys were at any of my recent educational Smurfs, which are like our private lobbies that we do twice a month, I talk a lot about cheating. And the reason is because nobody understands this at Diamond. You want to be approaching this boost right about here when the 50-50 happens. So most people know that you want to be somewhat between this boost, but you want to be closer to this one. So you want to be collecting this pad right after the kickoff happens. So here the kickoff is happening and you haven't even collected this pad. So you're supporting way too far. Now I know at, you know, the gold plat level, like sometimes they fully miss kickoff. At Diamond 3, people are getting a touch on the kickoff. Sometimes it's not a great touch, but usually they do get a touch. And if they don't, you can catch it early. So like here, you need to be right here by this kickoff. That makes sense?
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then when this ball goes to the side, instead of turning and driving here now, you would be so much closer. You would be turning and driving here. That makes sense? Like the difference in speed. It's very important you get good at this because right now you're not. It doesn't cost you, but like it will. Like if you do that type of cheat like 10 times, it will cost you in one of them.
Okay.
You're just too far from the play. Too far from the play. Here you're still a little too far. This is a jump. This is fine. Ideally, this is a wheel touchdown. So I understand you're double jumping to try to get above. Jump. And when we're first, we want to hit this with our wheel, and we just want to drop it straight down. This is drop touch, the tournament would call. We rotate too much here, and then by the time we hit the ball, we hit it with the corner of our car, which makes this actually impossible to score. And then you get the worst possible roll up the wall bounce. Feels bad, man. So this is probably the worst possible scenario. You do get a beat, but it bounces and you can't score it. We're just a little slow to recover. So here we start tornado spinning. Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know that. So I'm gonna give you a quick crash course on a couple important recovery mechanics. Because I know I told you to improve speed flips. I know I'm telling you to improve your cheating. I know I'm telling you to improve your touches, but that's kind of unsatisfying sometimes. So I will give you something new if you want something exciting.
Sure.
I think I mentioned this earlier. So Torment, world champion, right? Coach here, he's fantastic. And he made this pack called Super Glue, which we give to all of our boot camp students. We typically prescribe this to higher ranked players. And when I say higher rank, I mean like GC 1 plus. Sometimes we prescribe this to high champs, depending on your mechanical ability. And so Super Glue, I was showing you this pack earlier for catches, but the goal of this pack is that every one of our touches is a glue touch on our car. You see what I mean? So the scenario here is there's a guy sitting goal line, and what you don't want to do is you don't want to just shoot it at him like this. He's going to save that.
Right.
Okay. So instead, we're jumping. He backs off. You drop it. Well, control GC. You're jumping. He backs off. You drop it to yourself, and then you shoot again. And now he can't save that. Right. Well, in theory, if it was in. So what we're doing here to execute that is you want to think, the best cue that I think to myself is to avoid these reset situations. You don't want it to bounce like that too much, right? He's blocking you now. What you want to think is one wheel to the ball. So pick a wheel and put that wheel on the ball. I'm going to pick top left. See how the ball just drops when it hits one wheel?
Yeah.
You can do this with, your right wheel too. One wheel to the ball, right wheel. Right? There are a lot of ways you can execute these touches. But if you understand the base concept here, I'll take it to a more advanced situation. Let's say you're getting attacked right now. What you don't want to do is you don't want to jump and just give it right back to the opponent. There's a guy waiting for you. So what you want to do is you want to think one wheel to the ball. I'll pick top left here. Top left, drop it, and now they can't challenge me, right? We're in my corner. You're not challenging me here. That makes sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can practice this. This is Super Glue by Torment. There are these shots everywhere. Once you do this pack a couple times, you'll start seeing how these shots appear in ranked, like literally everywhere. So like this shot here, the ball's the ball's coming to you. You can't just shoot this. There's a guy in net. If you just shoot this at him right now, he saves that. So instead, we have to hit it down with our wheel and come around. You can take this to the wall or come down. A more advanced variation of this is using an empty jump, and then I'll show an even more advanced version of this, which is a tornado spin. So without any flashy air roll, like just using air roll left, you can do this. I'm not using my left stick input at all. So this is just air roll. And I'm going to switch to, if you're watching on stream, I have controller overlay now. You can do this while just holding air roll left. But actually, wait, before I get into advanced, I will pause because I feel like I've just been doing diarrhea of the mouth. Questions? Okay, no questions so far. So I will show you the advanced versions. So you can get a wheel touch just using air roll left or air roll right without stick input. So you could use, like in theory, you could use joystick air roll for this. And you can get solid ground touches, okay? But once you get into more of the aerial shots here, having air roll left, air roll right control, and this one doesn't quite match. Let me try to find one. I think this one's actually like a good example, like if you want to practice Zen touches. It's useful to have a little bit of air roll left, air roll right knowledge. And so the spins that you need to understand are the tornado spin and the reverse tornado spin. So tornado spin lifts our nose from neutral. Air roll left, stick right is a tornado spin with air roll left. Air roll left, stick right is a tornado spin with air roll left. Air roll right, stick left is a tornado spin with air roll right. So think joystick opposite the direction of your air roll. That's a tornado spin. Now the reason tornado spins are impactful is because air roll rotates your inputs 90 degrees clockwise or counterclockwise. Air roll rotates them. Air roll left rotates them clockwise. Air roll right rotates them counterclockwise. I explained this in our air roll system on the SpookyLuke channel on YouTube. But because tornado spin, because air roll rotates your inputs, it gives you the most lift. So plain speak, my nose goes up. Reverse tornado spin for that same reason. Air roll left, stick left, my nose goes down. Air roll right, stick right, my nose goes down. Okay, so tornado spin is very useful for these ground takeoffs. Reverse tornado spin is very useful for flip resets. So I'll show it. But when you're thinking about doing a shot here that requires complicated air roll, I will tornado spin up, air roll left, stick right to lift my nose, and then tornado spin back down while jumping, while using an empty jump to recover faster. And so like to put it properly together, it would look something like this. You want the ball to land in front of you. So maybe something like that. But remember, if you're upside down and you tornado spin, your nose will go down. You see this? So if you're upside down and you tornado spin, your nose will go down. So this is useful for recoveries. I could tell that you didn't like intuit this properly. And if you reverse tornado spin while upside down, your nose will lift because it's all relative to your car position. If I reverse tornado spin, my nose lifts here.
Gotcha.
So this is very useful to learn. There are a bunch of advanced applications of this on aerials. Shock has more detailed videos on the Rocket League Bootcamp channel. Like when I'm air rolling here, I'm using very precise tornado spins to lift my nose and to get this midair catch, right, that I could potentially turn into an air dribble. But the base concept is understanding tornado spin lifts, reverse tornado spin lowers. Questions? Great mechanics, Luke. Good mechanics. Nice mechanics.
You're hitting the spot.
Fantastic.
Not hitting the spot right now, but you get the idea. Okay. Cool. Cool. So a couple mechanics and game sense tips you can work on. Questions on tornado spin, reverse tornado spin.
I watched your YouTube video on it, and it helped me so much.
Yeah, we do. Are you talking about the 45-minute air roll video?
It was like I don't know, it might have been a YouTube short or something. It like popped up, and I seen it. So like I started like practicing it. I used the dribble gym and the realistic air dribbles.
Yeah.
And it helped me so much, like on my first touch, like after the, like as soon as I get off the wall, like tornado spinning to get the line, it was so much easier.
Yeah, it's very important. So we use tornado spins. I'll give you some quick applications because you're talking about realistic air dribbles. So when you're doing an extended air dribble, I just switched to full screen, so mechanics are going to improve. But when you're doing tornado spin, you notice how my nose lifts at the start. So when I'm doing an air dribble like this, I will tornado spin after I get this first touch. So ready here, that's a tornado spin that just lifted me into the air. And so that's very useful when you're doing ground to air dribbles and you're moving with the ball. Tornado spin lifts your nose, which is nice for takeoffs. Now this is also has use on like on a wall application. What am I doing here after I get this set up? Guess what spin I'm using? It's a tornado spin to get my nose back up. So after I make this touch, arrow left, stick right, I'm back in line with the ball. You see that? Getting a reset there. But inverse tornado spin has useful application on like when the ball is bouncing away from you. So let me show a setup like this. The ball's hitting us. Since this ball is hitting us and bouncing away, if I just tornado spin, does tornado spin lift our nose or drop our nose? Does anybody remember? Lifts, exactly. So if the ball's moving in front of me and I lift my nose, where am I going?
Up.
I'm going up. I'm not getting any closer to the ball. But reverse tornado spin, that's arrow left, stick left, or arrow right, stick right, drops our nose from impact, from like, forward facing drops. Okay. So when I chip this ball in the air, I will often reverse tornado spin to get back under it and then carry it. And I'll show maybe a better example. If I get a setup that's like high in front of me, I will reverse tornado spin, drop in front of it, and then kind of catch back up. Whereas if I tornado, I'm just flying away from the ball. Tornado, flying up away, that doesn't help. Reverse tornado helps dip my nose down and catch back up to the ball in a way that we could create from. So these are just a couple applications. That was probably a better example because my touch was a little softer of how you could, use this. I'll let this one play back.
Perfect. Actually, I'm practicing that right now, so that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, I got a question.
Yep.
So when you go to chip the ball like that right there, what you just did, sometimes my car, instead of staying forward, it'll like flick to the side or sometimes.
Yeah, that's very common.
Yeah, it'll bounce like that. Is there like any way to stop that from happening, or is it more or less just?
Yeah, so there are some ways to stop it from happening. So what you're talking about is when you impact a ball and you're flying, it will give it. I mean, it's a physics game, so it'll give you knockback. Right? You see, like my car like falls back and to the right. You see that?
Yeah.
So the way the game is coded, there are a couple like sort of cheats or hacks to get around this. One is using jump. When we use jump, we push through our touch. So we want to time our second jump to be the contact with the ball. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when you're flipping through contact, this is one way to reduce knockback. In a similar way, if I like speed flipped through this shot like this, I can keep flying after it. Then I experience no knockback. Empty jumps, which is without directional input, you'll experience less knockback, not none. Okay. So that's one. Another way to resist knockback is by using air roll. So the way the game is coded, when you're using air roll left or air roll right, you lock your car into like you create angular momentum, right? So you have spin. And what this means is your car is going to experience less knockback. It doesn't mean it'll experience none, but it'll experience less. So if you're like air roll lefting, I'll still experience like front back recoil, but I won't experience like left right recoil. I think that's how it works if I'm driving straight at the ball. So that's another way. And then the final way is to understand that whatever way you get knockback, you can actually use. So like sometimes if this ball bounces me back, right? I'm going to be faster if this ball knocks me back to pull my joystick down. So let me give you an example. and get back to this position, I'm just as fast as if I just try to push my joystick forward. Do you see how, like, when I have angular momentum and my car is spinning back, I can very quickly go like this. Now, this might seem quirky or stupid on this example. It is a little silly on this example. But if the ball's pushing me back and I push forward on my joystick, my car is going to be slow to tilt back forward. You see how, like, I get the seesaw effect?
Yeah.
It's just called angular momentum, I believe is a technical term. But this actually does have utility, because, like, if you're going for, like, a double tap, I'll give you an example. Like, if you're going for, like, a wall to double tap, and you try to, like, flip one way and spin your car the other, so, like, I'm spinning left, and then I try to spin right. I'm trying to give an example. Wait.
Stumped him. Oh, no.
I see, there are examples of this that happen. I have them, like, when I was coaching a student on this a couple of weeks ago. But the idea is, like, if your car's already spinning forward, it's easier for it to keep spinning forward. Like, if your car is already pitching forward, like the Squishy Muffin ceiling shot like this, it's easier to keep pitching forward than opposed to, like, pitch forward and then try to pitch back. It's the same thing with yaw. Okay. It's easier, like, if your car's yawing left, to keep yawing to the left instead of yawing to the right. Oh, I know. I do have an example. Let me show you. Wait. It's in, it just came to me. Super glue on this ground air dribble shot. Here it is. This ball is going to give me, like, knockback to the left. Like, slightly, because it's coming from my right. So it's like, it's applying, like, left force to my car. So, like, my car, if I let it go, like, and I hit with the top right of my car, it'll, like, go a little bit back and a little bit to the left. I'm trying to give an example. Like, a little bit. You can kind of see. Wait, I'm trying not to do directional input. Like, I go a little bit back left without doing any directional. So if I keep spinning to the left, I'm going to be faster than if I try to, like, fight this and spin to the right.
Right.
So this is, like, one example when the ball's coming at you from the side. But yeah, ideally, if you time everything right, you're holding jump. Second jump is the contact. Holding air roll, we get the least possible knockback, like on a setup like this.
Okay.
This is about as good as you can hope for when it comes to knockback. You can't get zero knockback, but you can use these tools to reduce it.
Right.
Yeah. I wish my mechanics were better right now, but you kind of get the idea. These are good packs to practice. So yeah, good questions on the knockback.
Thank you.
See, this is why I gotta hit the packs before I play ranked. Yes. Good shot, Luke. You seem like a very good coach. Thanks, Logan Perry. Okay. So yeah, a couple notes for you to work on mechanically. I hope that was helpful, Mr.
Oh, yeah, very.
Twilix. Cool.
Always helpful.
Cool. We'll keep it moving. We got Loyalty Ace, another diamond player. Loyalty Ace, what's your rank in MMR?
I'm Diamond 1, Div 3. My MMR is 860.
Cool. 860 elo. Let's get it. Loyalty Ace. You had some good questions as well. Loyalty. Where's
I don't know if
Loyalty?
I put my name on it. I think it's that one, though, at the very top.
Diamond 1 Division 3 replay? Okay.
Maybe not. Yes.
Okay. Sweet. I'm watching. Are you focused on mechanics, game sense, or open to either?
Whatever I can get. I want as much information as possible.
All right, cool. Speed flip looks good. Good touch. Missed that one. Kickoff goal. Whoa! Good. Solid cheat. Good enough for this rank. This should be an insta-touch. So he hits it here. What we want to do is we want to speed flip this ball up and to the right while boosting and grabbing our corner. So we want to flick this ball up over this guy. Sorry. I'm on full screen. Do you want to speed flip this ball over this guy? Hit the ball with the top of your car, right hood. Speed flip up and right. Hit it over him. The goal is that the ball hits the top of our car. And then it's going to land somewhere up here while you go back and grab the boost. So you don't want to force a 50 here. You want to hit it over him. and then you want to control your corner boost, which you end up controlling, but we don't want to take a 50 there. Luckily, it goes to your teammate, so you're fine. But that's how you want to stall time in those positions. Okay, this is a little slow. So here, your teammate's moving the ball forward, and he's Tokyo drifting across the wall. So watch this blue player. He's flipping at the ball. He's facing back. He's Tokyo drifting. He's not going to make a good challenge on your teammate while he does that. So you should have more confidence to move forward. The best you could do is like flip it forward slightly. So you sitting back here is too defensive based on the positioning of the opponents. You need to be moving up into the corner there. He's going to deliver you the ball very kindly. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go. But yeah, you want to be moving up there with your teammate. I would normally say don't push into the corner, but because they're facing backwards, he can't make a convincing beat over both of you. And so it's okay to be on the front post. Stopping here is a bigger cost, in my opinion. That makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to continue moving forward. Yeah, just like a little hesitancy to go. They have like a 0 threats in these positions. So we should just continue going for the ball. So here I would jump and play it to the right because these guys are going left. So like jumping and stopping and playing to the right, it hits it away from the opponents, which is my main objective here. Letting it go here is fine, but now he can cut you off. So that's not good. I would still be playing the ball faster there. I would still, once again, here, go. Like he's got no beat. So just keep driving and just bump him. Bump him or hit the ball. Good job taking it off him.
Can I make a quick question?
Yeah.
So I wasn't in the understand that when your teammate's in the corner, you should never approach the corner, like in that scenario.
Yeah.
Because I always keep saying at the goal because whenever I try to get to the corner and my teammate is there, we almost get scored every time.
Yeah. So this is, I understand your concern, and 2-5 a replay of myself. So high-ranked players don't typically think in that way. So I understand. I have even made I will, so I guess we have to draw a line here between, there's a difference between never and sometimes. And so I agree. At the low ranks, most of you would be better off if you never go into the corner. If you only have 2 options, which is never or always. I would rather you never. But at the high ranks, you have to understand that like everything is situational. Like, so like, Luke, why are you chasing demos here? Well, because it's kickoff. I know everybody's low boost. He's out of position. I have nothing else to do. My teammate's slow. I might as well chase a demo. And you might be saying, Luke, why are you chasing, whatever. You should never chase demos like that. Here, you should never move into the corner with your teammate. I'm moving into the corner. I think this is the correct play. So like, it's understanding situations. So I guess what I would say is, if you don't have the game sense to be able to take in like multiple factors, then yes, just don't go into the corner. That's a safe way to play until you're about, platinum diamond champ somewhere in there. You should learn how to take in more information. But here, just like in your game, you will see me rotate front post and move into the corner here. There's boost, boost, boost. And the reason I'm moving into the corner is because my teammate has the ball. He's facing backwards. And if they get a 50, I want to be first to support.
Okay, I can understand. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's a good question. Because like at the higher ranked you get, the more you benefit from, you're allowed to break rules pretty much. But I do understand the rule of like, yes, you should go back post. You should not push into the corner. Like if you're watching a video from me and it's like called how to get diamond for the first time, I'm probably saying things like that. But those never.
Yeah, maybe I saw that like on first videos and then got hard stuck on my brain.
Yeah.
And now that we're ranking up, we can process more information, so we should be able to take decisions differently, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
You can take in decisions with more information. Consider more factors. Yeah, that's just one replay example. But I could, if I showed you, I'm sure I would push into the corner many times in that game too. But the main thing is you have to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, not what I'm doing. Like if you just copy what I'm doing, you're never going to rank up. But you have to understand why I do what I do.
Is it okay to think that like the higher you get up, the more flexible you have to become?
For sure. I would say you just need to take in more information. I wouldn't say you don't have to be flexible at the low ranks, but I guess it's less of a requirement. You can rank up without being flexible at the low ranks because people like aren't taking in information. So yeah, you could just like do the same kickoff 6 times, and a platinum player probably won't adjust till like the 5th time, but like a high rank player will adjust the minute you do it, right?
Mhm.
Like you can pull off a trick one time, and then if you try to do it again, you'll get punished. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
What's that? Say again.
I see what you're saying. Like right there, like I have both of people on the blue team headed to the left side, and I can force this right and basically have it easy.
Yeah.
Kind of like open.
Correct. Yeah, and I mean, here's the deal. At Platinum Diamond, you can play passive, and it's better because they won't punish you for your mistakes. But like, if you don't take opportunities and you just let like high rank players have the ball and attack, they will score, you know, more times than not. But at a low rank, you can absolutely get away with just like letting them have the ball and play defense all game. This is your net? Yeah, so you're cutting in here. So this is interesting positioning. So yeah, we're a little passive here. So we kind of let them take the ball over. So I'm glad you identified that. I think that's a good observation that you could have taken it into open space. Here we get a good dunk. Now we're moving forward. So here the main priority is taking his corner boost, which you appropriately identify. And then I want you to be turning left here. You're equidistant from this ball. Now, do I want you to be like full challenging into a 50? No. But what I want you to be doing here is I want you to be turning and running through. So you're trying to bump him and rotate through. You're never really going to score from this angle. So the goal is to just dislodge the ball and try to bump and create disruption. Here, you jump for the ball, which tells me that you have a misunderstanding of the objective of this play. When the ball's in this position, I'm no longer in score mode. I'm in dislodge the ball and get bumps mode 90% of the time. Right? So you're like, what you're trying to do here is play a dunk. And what I'm saying is like, what's the point of dunking the ball? You're just going to hit it to him.
Yeah.
So you should just be running through in that position. Shock calls it running through. I speak in code sometime. Running through just means ignore opponents or ignore the ball, bump the opponents, rotate. That's what run through means. That makes sense?
Yes.
Cool. You. So yeah, you should run through, bump, maximize your recovery. Now here you do use boost to get down, which is good. You do use a speed flip. You recognize that your teammate is going back post, and so you appropriately cut. This is correct. This is correct to move like this. And this is where that logic would fail, the tutorial logic of just always go back post. Well, if you already have a teammate going back post, then I guess you should go front post. Like normally I would not say rotate like this unless your teammate was not playing the ball. So you're correctly taking in information, which is good. Here you have the ball. We're going to do a ground air dribble. Use the second jump. Yeah, we lost control after the second touch, but this wasn't bad at all. You just have to make sure the second touch is more controlled. You need a touch that goes high and far. Here you got you used your second jump before you made the touch. So then the ball went forward and you couldn't catch up to it.
Okay.
There's a rule if you go to Dribble Gym. We talk about this. This is also in our air dribble roadmap. We spent 4 months on this video and dropped it a couple weeks ago. It's on the main channel. Let me show you it really quick.
I was actually just watching that.
Yeah, so this is a sorry, I was working today, so you just see a million fucking tabs. But if you go to this video, how to air dribble Rocket League 2026, this video is already getting good views, and my videos, don't get a lot of views out of the gate. If you go to level 4, we break this down in detail, the ground to air dribble section, about how you need to make your touches. But I will give you the spark notes here of how to do it. On these chip to air dribbles, which is that situation where the ball's rolling at you, you need a first touch here that is equal parts up and close, or excuse me, up and forward. So if it just goes up, it looks like this. If it just goes up, it looks like this. But that wasn't forward enough. I'm losing it. And I can use special mechanics, but this was too much up. This wasn't enough forward. That makes sense?
Yes.
And if you get a touch that's too much, so this is too much up. Too much up. I'm under it. If you get a touch that's too much forward, it looks like this. and we can't air dribble here. Now we're just driving behind the ball. You want a touch that's equal parts up and forward that you can air dribble in this position. Now, the way we do this is we time our second jump to be our contact with the ball. Do you see how my second jump is this contact point here? So on the takeoff sequence. So it's a jump. Jump here. So the second jump is the contact. What you did in your game was you fast aerialed before you made your second touch. So it looked like this. This adds like a lot of complexity to the movement. And it also doesn't get us as much pop. And we're more prone to fail out of our air dribbles. So we want to wait when possible. Second jump there. You see the difference?
Yeah, like the ball starts moving like with you. It's like same speed.
Exactly. Because that second jump resists knockback and pushes our car at the ball. So it accomplishes a lot of ends on a ground air dribble setup. This is a chip to air dribble that we outlined in that video. But yeah. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes, this is very important. This is an important trick that you use on many ground to air dribbles. Not all ground to air dribbles, but many. This time your second jump to be your contact point with the ball. Cool. Any questions on these ground air dribble setups? This is Dribble Gym training pack. You know, link in description, all that good stuff.
I use this pack so much.
Yeah, it's a very good pack. We have so many drills that we put people through in this pack. But yeah, Marbles, you were saying something?
I didn't experience a problem, not with the setup or anything, but just like whenever I go for these setups, I feel like I always constantly get bumped. Am I just probably not playing quick enough, or just going for the wrong thing situationally?
Oh yeah, like when you're starting a ground to air dribble and then I get bumped right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I make the touch and it gets over them most of the time, but then I'm the one that gets knocked out of the play.
Yeah, I mean that absolutely does happen. The short and sweet is, yeah, you have to be quicker, because what you're saying is they're missing the ball, but they're hitting me. Right? So you're getting the ball above them, but then you get bumped. This happens a lot when I play lower ranked players. I notice this happens to me the most when I do educational Smurf videos. Like I'll be intentionally playing slower and playing like just more flashy and less like game speed, and so sometimes I'll start a ground to air dribble and get bumped. But the reality is, yeah, you need to be faster. So
how would you improve the quickness of that then?
Yeah, so it's the speed. So I mean, if you take too long to get lined up here and then I'm starting my ground to air dribble, that takes time. So it's speed to get this touch and then immediately take off. So understanding that tornado spin takeoff sequence. But there's also another solve for this is you can hit the ball on an angle. So like if somebody's coming at me from the right and I set it up like this, I'm more likely to get dunked than if I set it up like this.
Right. Okay, because then you can hit it over and then avoid them. Okay,
exactly right. So sometimes you can hit a ball on an angle like this and still recover it, like here. I wouldn't do this if nobody's guarding me. I'm just going to aim for the center of the net because that gives me the most leeway to adjust my air dribble. Like say I want to adjust it last minute to the right, I can adjust it to the right. Or if I put it at the middle of the net last minute, I want to adjust to the left, I can push this ball over to the left. See what I mean? But yeah.
Right.
If I start my touch like this, now the touch, everything has to go to my right. If I'm not going to my right, then I'm missing this shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure. Dude. Bro, your vids are so high quality. I never noticed you don't even get like that many views. Yeah, I don't get that many views out of the gate. My videos climb. So you check a video for me after a year, it's got hella views. You check a video first 2 weeks for me, doesn't have that many views. And this is also how YouTube works now. YouTube doesn't favor big creators. Like my videos only get sampled to like a couple thousand. Whether or not a video in other words, my floor for a video is like 5K views. My ceiling for a video is like 5 mil. I've never got 5 mil, so I assume it's like something like 5 mil. But my floor is not guaranteed. YouTube doesn't give people very high floors anymore. It's all algorithm homepage based. So yeah. But I appreciate the support on the vids. Certain vids will get there. I'm confident this air dribble roadmap that we posted will get to 1 million views. But we also spent like 4 months on that. So if it didn't, I would probably cry myself to sleep every night.
Yeah, I remember we watched like part of it like about a month ago or something like that before you posted
Tell your friends,
it.
people.
Yeah, tell your friends. Come on, please. Please. Meal prep is expensive as hell in Chicago. I'm paying like $16 a meal. Come on, man. Can't even go to Chipotle anymore and pay less than $10.
Chipotle is so expensive.
You can't even go to Taco Bell and spend less than $10 for actually being full.
Shit's crazy. That should be a human right. I don't know what our presidency is doing.
There you go.
I'm gonna start a political campaign.
I'll support you.
Taco Bell is a human right.
Taco Bell.
More Taco Bell.
Hell yeah.
I think
those nacho fries.
Yeah, I don't know if Taco Bell is gonna be. I can get behind Chipotle. Taco Bell, I would feel a little criminal forcing the American populace to eat that on a regular basis, but if it's your choice, nothing wrong with that. Woohoo! Any other questions on ground irritable setups?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Nice. Take some time. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Oh, right, we're coaching. I was singing a little bit.
I was wondering when you were gonna realize.
Right. Hyper, we're next. Jynx is next. Orange is next. Subyeoman is next. Marbles is next. I think it's unlikely I will get through in Tawana. Looks like they sent in a replay. It's unlikely I will get through everybody's replay. I can probably do
good.
Hyper. We're gonna go to yours. Hyper, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm there.
Hyper. What's your rank in MMR?
Only on the full 90 or 80.
You cut out. I apologize. Say again.
I'm champ on the full 1190 or 1180.
Oh, okay. 1190. Champ 1, 1190 or 1180. Okay. Hyper, interested in mechanics, game sense, or open to either?
Like game sense mainly.
Okay. Hyper, champ 2. Game sense mainly for Mr. Hyper RL. All right, supporting your teammate. I'd like to see us boosting a little bit. We want to be a little bit closer on this cheat. So So first off, stay in the middle lane. Don't miss any pads here. Missing any pads here is bad. Exhibit A, right? But when the 50 happens, we want to be grounded and boosting right behind this pad. So we want to be 1 or 2 car lengths closer, and we want to basically want to preemptively start boosting when the 50 happens. Now, when the ball comes behind us, that boost just helps us turn around faster. Here, you can't leave the ball. You need to watch the ball and the play. And yeah, we're missing pads. So this is awkward. I'm conscious. Here, you can immediately flip back to corner boost. That's an option. Or you can play pads and keep ball cam on and move into the middle of your net. But here, you kind of go in no man's land. You go in the middle, and this is really bad because now you're 0 boost and can't get your corner boost in time. Luckily, you go back wall, jump. We need to jump out there earlier. But yeah, here, wait, jump now. Jumps, flip left now. He now has no angle. If you wait a little longer, I think you're trying to push the ball this way, which is not bad by any means, but if he positioned around the right side of the ball, he could dunk you into your net because you're trying to push it to the side. I wouldn't try to push it to the side that much. I would take your opportunity here to jump and just try to push forward. The other risk is that the longer you delay the save, the more your teammate panics. If you just get a touch right now, your teammate wouldn't have panicked. Not bad defense, though. Good heads up to use the backboard when you're feeling awkward. So good job on that. Get a save. Moving left. Grabbing boost. He sets it up for your teammate. Your teammate has no boost, though. Slow down here. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Yes, I like this. Great ground touch. Nice. That looked really good. That was almost a very nice play. Good job recognizing your play to slow down. You get a really nice touch up in the air here. This touch is beautiful. We slow down. Get a touch. Ground air dribble. Really nice. Good job. Jump, wave dash out. Teammate follows up. Really nice movement, Hyper. But he's just like, yeah, that's just a typical day for me. Typical day in Champ 1. We should have a ground to air dribble here. Oh, wow, you just have an open. Yeah, take it. Good. I don't know why he didn't go back. I thought that guy would have gone all the way back, but he like threw in a shell. So yeah, just score it. You know your rank better than me. I gotta pay more attention to the defense. Yep.
Towards the end of the game, feel more like probably more stuff I need to work on.
You want me to skip to the end of the game, you said?
I'm saying like if probably better.
You think it'll be better?
Yeah,
okay, I'll skip to the end. You're cutting out just a little bit, so if you were talking before, I didn't hear it. I apologize. So you get a goal here. He coughs the ball up. You're positioning aggro. Good job. All right, so we get a kickoff here, and you said you get scored on a couple times, so I'll watch this. Yeah, okay. So here we go for kickoff. We're supporting teammate. Ball comes to us. This touch is not great. So there are a couple touches that are acceptable here. When he hits the ball away from you, I opt for, like, drop touches are fine, but you just move way up on the ball. A couple ways you can touch this ball. So he hits it away. If the ball's bouncing less, I would hit it down and left, and I would try to like catch it and guide it to the left. If it's bouncing high though, up and down, then we need to jump, air roll, and get a wheel touch down. This is that drop touches scenario. Jump. We want to get a touch with one wheel, and then we want the ball to drop. Here we jump too high above it, and then we tilt forward, and then we hit it with our nose instead of our wheels. So now it's bouncing like up and down. Ideally, we want this ball to roll slowly into their corner, if that makes sense. That's like your best touch. There's a Zen clip where he does this really well. You basically, when you get in these positions, I'll show you because my editor sent one of our editors sent me a sneak peek. Where's Natalia? I was watching this earlier, so it's just top of mind. Oh, here. So watch how Zen controls this ball here. So he's gonna get hit into the corner. The ball's coming at him, and he doesn't have a touch. This is kind of similar to your situation, right? Like, there's two guys in net, so you have to play into the corner away from them. I know it's, like, slightly different, but the idea here is there's a pro here, and there's another pro back there. And so Zen makes a wheel touch up into the corner, right, over them to play keep away. Then he's making another soft touch here up the wall, and then he's looking for a bump on the last guy. So you basically do these, like, keep away plays. Control touch. Controlled touch, bump. That makes sense? His teammates go for a double. They end up getting a save there, but that's the concept. This is like what really high-level Rocket League looks like. So when you do get the ball in the corner, that's what you need to get good at. You're not going for a shot here. What you're trying to do is you're trying to like make a controlled touch up to the left, land on the wall, roll it up the wall or something, hit it away from them, keep going. Like, that's just one example of what a high-ranked player would do in that situation. I know it's not perfect, but I'm showing you so you understand. That make sense? Let's head up. Reset. I kind of lost control of it. Take it over him. Yeah, so this isn't bad. We just kind of messed our setup. After we get the ball here, we want this one touch to be forward this way. And the problem is you just hit it wide of the net, and then this is really hard to recover. Now we need to get a reset on the right side of the ball and throw it back to the left. That's the only way we can score that now. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Rotating back. This is going to bounce middle. You need to be careful. Yeah, so we need to play this bounce. So if you track this bounce, what I do in these games is I track this bounce and I go, is this rolling up the wall? And if it's bouncing here, it's going to bounce high. It's not rolling up the wall. So then when it's not rolling up the ball, we now have to play a pinch to the right or a pinch up the wall, right? We have to jump, air roll right, and get a read on this. We can't let it recenter for free here. Too close to let him have the ball. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You could get scored on there if you do that too much. So here, jump. Like, you see what I mean? Like, you should have kept going and then jumped and kept the ball going to the right. At least keep it on the wall. That way they don't have a shooting lane. Like a clean, easy one. C-flip looks good. Grab and boost to the left. Oh wow, your teammate missed it. So you got it. Wait here. Wait. Your teammate doesn't have boost. Wait. Don't chow. Wait. Don't chow. Now you can chow. There was an opening there. There was an opening, so you shouldn't have been challenging. No chow. Your teammates are rotating. No chow. No chow. Nothing. Here, backflip. Here, I'd be backflipping. I'd be backflipping right now. This is your opening. You can backflip slightly to the right with a half flip and get a touch on that. Here, now it's backflip slightly to the left. And you get a touch. That makes sense? You like on these plays, you have to find your small opening to go. Sometimes you'll never get one. Close. Supporting teammate here. Nice. This is probably a fake chow. No, he gives you the ball. Good job. Run through. I wouldn't play a 50 there. Oh, no, play bump. No, we have to play bump. This is a good beat. I wouldn't be playing 50 here. I would just stay low and play demos. Like, if he hits it back to your teammate, good. The risk here is that you pinch it like out at your net or, you know, and you help him. I would probably just be driving through, not entering a 50 in that position. And then when he gets the ball, now we need to be bumping. Now we need to be looking for bumps. It's hard, but now you probably can't. Now you probably just need to rotate back. You're too late. I think you had that idea to look for bumps. Your play looks really good, man. I mean, it's just some small decision-making stuff. And yes, you could obviously get better with your mechanics, but that takes time too. Your mechanics are pretty good hyper for Champ 1, certainly. Any other questions?
Yeah, I don't know. I think like a lot of goals because I can't challenge as first man for my teammate properly.
Yeah, because you don't challenge for teammate properly. That is important. Yeah, I think that's a good observation.
Is it better to challenge later? I mean earlier.
Yeah, so very challenging for me to answer a question like that. Is it better for me to challenge earlier? Yeah, I would just say timing is everything. I could give you some general guidelines. General guidelines include you want to challenge before your teammate panics or before you're both at the goal line. So there are things like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure out, man.
Yeah, happy to help. Guys, thank you so much for coming to my Monday night coaching call. I'm here 4:30 p.m. Central every Monday night. Thank you for the Prime sub, Crystal Chaos. I missed that 10 minutes ago. I'm not a good streamer. I apologize. More content on the way. I'm in here every Monday night. We will get back to you on those. I know some people applied for the new member guide position in the clubhouse. We're really backed up. We're growing really fast, which is great, but we need to catch up on so much. So, you know, tickets, all the stuff. We're understaffed and we're in need of help. So I appreciate your patience. And I guess it's exciting because, you know, growth is good. So yeah, clubhouse link in !clubhouse if you're on the stream right now. And if you're not in the stream or you're just in Discord, I'll see you here next week. Same time, same location. All right, see y'all. Peace.